I know one of our fencers left an hour and a half before his event. He had to go 2 miles and he ended up only having 10 minutes. He got there 10 minutes before his fight, so that was a bit difficult for him, I know.
Last night in particular, me coming home from dinner, I had to wait, like 7 trams went by and all of them were full. I must have been standing out there for like half an hour to 45 minutes. Either that or walk.
I think if the athletes are missing their venues because of that reason, it's disgraceful. But if they're missing it because they don't know where they're going, well, that's their own fault. I mean, if you're going to an event, you should really maybe not take the bus. Have your manager bring you, or something like that.
That will make it much easier.
It's not unusual at the level of the Summer Games, especially, to have that kind of problems. You have to realize that many people are coming in town, many different people. Basically, the movement of people are the same at the same time, and so it's a huge machine to start. And it is absolutely usual that in the first days of the Olympic Games that we experience some problems.
Or breakdowns in the communication systems, and
one of the greatest fear I guess we have is an athlete will miss his competition or her competition because of our failure to provide timely transportation. Yesterday is that I firmly believed yesterday when I met with you that the information system would be up and operating and the results would be delivered in a timely way. That did not happen, for which I apologize.
Point B to see what the actual problems were, but we won't get our morning outing in to be prepared for our racing. So lucky enough that we've been able to get some accommodation nearer to the lake, so that's the main reason, really.
Are you unhappy with the way the transportation's been arranged?
I think we're disappointed that it wasn't as it was promised. When we accepted living in the village, it was on the basis that the transport was going to take, as Steve says, an hour to an hour and 10 minutes. And the fact that it's so variable and the problems seem so varied. One day it's the driver gets lost, the next day it's a different driver and he loses his accreditation, or he gets lost in a different part. Maybe he gets lost here one day and he gets lost in Atlanta the next, and there just don't seem to be enough buses at the right times.
There was a busload of people. I mean, the Polish were there, we were there, the Ukrainians were there, the Danish were there. And so we just took charge of the situation and said, okay, we're going to block the road, and either you get us a bus and, we'll block, otherwise we'll block the road. So we blocked the road, and there were 25 buses, all backed up, none of them for the rain. And we just, basically we just sort of said, well, okay, we'll take the first one that comes along.